auction off all of this shit that we confiscated. Drugs, knives, guns, sex toys, whatever.
I don't know if you'd want that at an auction, though.
Oh, God.
Hey, well, other than the sex toys, I would be okay with...
I don't know. Some people might be into that. They might buy it.
It's true. It's true.
It just depends on who the previous owner was, I guess.
They have a picture. Okay, so this woman here left this.
Yeah.
It's like a really blurry, candid photo.
Take a sniff.
All right, we ready? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes. See? Yeah, we, see.
Go. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Count us the fuck in.
3, 2, 1, go!
Boom! What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Necro Electric.
That one had some extra oomph with the rapper.
Yeah, the big ones do.
Sounded like a gunshot for a second.
I should be alarmed that it's always like smoking too, like when it opens.
It's
probably
so
not,
cold.
Just because it's cold.
it's not natural.
Ice cold.
What up? My name is Sean D. Skellington. This is my beautiful... What the fuck?
What?
Oh, you raised your hand too. Threw me off. This is my beautiful bride, Kylie.
What?
When I went like this, I saw your hand go up.
It threw him off.
Oh,
It threw me
okay.
off.
I didn't even notice I did it. I have no recollection
I thought he was
of
going to
that.
like say something about how you looked, and I was about ready.
Yeah,
I'd be
I
like,
know. This is my beautiful... Never mind. That's what I thought he was going to do.
Yeah, it's my beautiful bride, Kylie Skellington. Over here is the sorceress of the sound mixer.
Hello.
Jordan Fernandez.
I always look so scared. Like, hello.
Hi.
She's wondering if I'm going to make fun of her or not.
What's he going to say this
I have to prepare myself.
Today we got two very special guests. Two of our favorite artists here in Waco. The lovely Lori Love and her daughter, Eva Lovestone,
Hello.
Hey.
a.k.a. Dawn,
Yeah, I'll answer to either, so it's fine.
a.k.a. Lori Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can see it.
All right. We have a bunch of new subscribers on Facebook. We just hit like 2,000 or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Nice. Pick
welcome.
up the pace, guys.
Hello. Hello.
And be sure to go to YouTube and hit that actual subscribe button.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Since it's you guys' first time, we do something called Who the Hell Are You?
Oh, okay.
Who the
So,
hell
we're gonna-
are
I think she
you?
prepared.
We're going to guess a couple questions, and then you guys can answer the
You
last
should know
one.
who the hell I am.
Oh, see, this is my answers from last week when we were talking about how much to stick stuff up my butt. If somebody wants this for future reference, they can have
I gotta
it.
use the clipboard then.
We got mixed reviews on that episode.
Oh,
People were all about it, or it was a bit too much.
Do you even know what you're watching? Like, holy crap. Do you know what you're watching?
there's way worse things you could be watching. What are you talking about?
It's all fun. All right. Let's see. I have to think of the first question. Okay. I'll go easy on you guys a little bit. All right. So when Lori or Eve are at home all by themselves
All by myself.
and nobody is around
Like just the two of them or separately?
separately,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
when they're individually at home by themselves, what guilty pleasure song do you think that they're listening to, that they dance around?
Oh my gosh. I actually stayed in the car because Staying Alive was on today.
Let me
Sweet.
think. Let me think
Guess
of
the
it.
answer.
Yeah, we got to guess an answer.
Okay.
Let me think. Oh, I
I'm trying
know.
to think of the answer myself. Like, what is it?
Yeah, it's like a song that you would stay in the car for. But that can't be your answer. You have to
Okay.
pick a different one.
I guess I should write it down.
God, I can't remember the name of the song.
I'll write one down.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Okay. I got it.
My handwriting sucks ass. Okay.
It sounds so official in here. Scribble.
Well, and it's like it
Scribble,
throws you off
scribble,
too, because
scribble.
like whenever I see Eve, I always think Eve's like 17 or something. But
Yeah.
she's like mid-20s
Yeah.
I
I'm
gotta-
about to be late 20s here soon, so
or late 20s, so I gotta
that is
time
not a
frame
guilty
it to
pleasure
what
song.
she'd
That's
be
just
listening
something.
to.
I like that song.
This is a classic.
Alright, what
It's
about this?
classic.
Yeah,
Timeless.
That one.
Even.
No.
I like how they're consulting each other.
All right. What's your answer, Lori?
Beat on the Brat by the Ramones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Totally not what I guessed.
She went punk rock.
Me either.
What did you think Lori said?
I picked Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins.
Yeah.
Top Gun.
Stuck in my head now.
I said Goodbye Horses by Lazaro.
I said the devil went down to Georgia.
That was a good
Hey, there's nothing guilty about that. That's a badass
Yeah, I love
song.
that song.
What'd you pick, Eve?
Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake.
Close.
Because usually I listen to Opeth or something, but that song, for some reason, that's the only one I ever listened to by him. That's the only one.
Opeth, JT. Opeth.
I picked 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlson. Did it, and I need you.
That one just reminds me of the movie White Chicks.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
reminds me of that.
Yeah, Terry
was
Bradshaw's
great.
the best.
Yeah.
I wrote Get Low.
Hello.
Which one's that?
Get low, get low.
Oh,
that one.
okay.
What did you pick?
I picked Spice Girls, If You Want to Be My Lover.
Oh, that one's pretty good. Too.
Also, nothing to feel guilty about because I still listen to Spice Girls every now
Yeah.
and then. So
Yeah.
All right.
every now and then.
So now we know what kind of jams to get down to. So question 2, what kind of porn do you guys watch? We're going to guess.
Here, you gotta hide it so they can't see it.
Oh, man.
I don't know, guys.
How are like kids in class over there? It's very cute.
Passing notes.
I'm the only one who gets her jokes, so that's why.
All right, you guys got your answers?
Yeah.
All right, what's your answer, Lori?
Nada.
Nada.
Not into it.
None.
No.
She's a no porn.
Aw.
Yes, for
I said vampire porn.
I guess
Interesting.
Rambo porn,
Rambo.
like some like military-esque.
I said long hair porn, like long hair dude, long hair girl, and it's just hair everywhere.
Like Peter Steele.
yeah. What'd
Okay.
you say?
Oh yeah, duh. She paints paintings of Peter Steele all the time. She's probably got like 5 copies of that.
Playgirl.
That Playgirl. She's all she knows.
Let's see. I wrote hentai, but that's only sometimes. It's not like.
That's what I guessed.
Okay.
Oh, I said furry.
Oh God, no.
Wait, are you
Cross
saying
the
"Oh
line."
God, no"? As in,
No.
like you know about it?
Both. No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't like that.
okay, good. That's good though. That's good.
I'll wear the cat ears and stuff, but I'm not a furry. I'm not about that life.
I guess Japanese anime porn.
Pretty close.
That's pretty
Pretty
close.
close.
I mean, that's basically what hentai
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But it's more like tentacly though, right?
Yeah.
I don't think all
I don't know.
hentai has tentacles.
Some hentai though has a good story, and so you end up watching it and be like, "What the hell did I just watch? Oh my God, that was."
Cinematic masterpiece.
I'm gonna go cry in my room now instead.
Yeah.
What was
Nice.
it? There's one called like Emergence or Metamorphosis that I read, and I was like, "This is fucked up. Oh my God, this girl's life sucks."
I remember the first time I saw a furry. I remember we were walking downtown San Jose, and there was like a group of people just dressed in furry costumes
for the convention.
And
Oh
I
my
had,
God.
I was like, why are they dressed like? I like did not understand.
Yeah, she had no idea.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen
like,
a.
oh, that's cute.
I've never seen a furry in real life. Like I've seen people in mascot outfits, like that's their job.
Yeah.
But I've never seen one who like volunteers to wear that suit and be in that suit. Like
They
it
spend
just,
a lot of money on those suits too.
Oh yeah.
it just the thought of it makes me claustrophobic.
A lot
I'm
of
just
money on
like
dry cleaning.
gross.
Yeah, in San Jose, like, because we used to play shows and hang out and go to shows and bars and stuff all the time. Like, once a year for, like, 3 days, there's nothing but furries, like, walking around.
Yeah. There was like
Cool.
some furry convention.
Yeah.
I did meet a brony in real life, though. That was interesting.
I didn't get to meet one of those.
Yeah. It's kind of, at first you're like, oh, like this is rare. Oh, cool. And then they start talking and you're like, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Walk away. Run away. I have to go. I left the oven on. I'm sorry.
I mean, to each their own. You can like what you like. Maybe it's not for me, but...
yes, I agree with that.
But even as a fan of Little Ponies,
I love My Little Ponies.
You wouldn't be a homie with a brony?
I've never met one, so I have no idea. If you're a brony, hit me up.
She like, what's the...
No, don't say that.
The gothy one?
That would be awful.
The one you like, the gothy one?
Oh, the one that DJs?
Yeah, Starlight or Midnight.
I forget her name now.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a person's a brony?
No,
My Little
it's a My
Pony
Little
fan?
Pony.
No, a My Little Pony. An actual My Little Pony.
She's
The one
had,
that's
like-
like the DJ.
You're
and has,
right.
Like the,
yes.
Purple.
Yeah.
Aurora watches it sometimes, and I'm always like, these little ponies are so
Yes,
cute.
they're so cute.
I like
I have a
them.
My Little Pony tattoo, actually. I forgot about that. It's a zombie.
Oh, cute.
All right, and then last question. We normally do like, would you change something? But how about if you could be anybody else, have anybody else's career in the world,
Alive or dead.
who would you pick? We don't have to guess. You could just tell us.
Oh,
Just
shoot.
to get to know you. Would you be Elon Musk? Would you be Lori Kardashian?
Hell no. No.
Kardashian.
Lori Burton?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Miyazaki. Because that'd be pretty sick to be able to make movies, but
Yeah.
and have a whole studio behind it. That's like, oh yeah, no, you got it. Just like, no, I want to make this, and they just let's go make that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope. All right, well, let's get to know you guys. So if you guys don't know, which I don't know how you wouldn't by hanging out at our store, these are the Loves. You guys have a whole section dedicated to your art.
Yes, and it looks amazing.
Lori does a lot of spooky and just cool Tim Burton-y stuff, and well, so does Eve. But Eve also does a lot of anime.
Yeah, they both do all of it.
Yeah,
Just whatever
it
it looks
really
cool.
dope.
Yeah.
You guys were at our very first market. That's when we first met you.
Yeah.
Remember
so,
you
yeah.
pulled out this dope ass Mad Hatter table.
Oh,
I was like, what? That was sick.
yeah.
What got you into art?
I've always liked to draw, but I started painting probably when I got out of the Army. I decided to start painting and took off from there. I mean, I don't like to draw now. I just like to paint.
Yeah.
So.
So you never like took art class stuff when you were young? It was just right after the
No,
military?
I went to MCC for a little bit, but you know how that goes. So
Wasn't the teacher just like, oh, you already know your colors, it's fine.
yeah, I draw like rocks and sticks all the time.
Ooh.
He still teaches there. Bobo
And I
had.
already rocks.
Wait, what did you call him?
Oh, what? Oh, my husband, I call him Bobo, but his name's Brandon.
Bobo Baggins?
Bobo.
I thought you called him Bubblehead. I was like, what? Bubblehead? What? What kind of person? What kind of person look? Or the name belongs to Bubblehead? What do they look like? I just need to know.
Yeah, we've never seen him. He never rolls out.
I've seen him.
Have you?
I've met him. Yeah, he was here once.
He bought
twice,
a
maybe.
an Iron Maiden album here one time.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like a unicorn to me. I've never seen him.
Yeah, he's usually at work, so he
Yeah.
doesn't get a chance to really come out here. Like, usually when the market happens, he has to work that day, so he can't come out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice
Oh,
dude,
okay. Okay.
It's not that he's not wanting to show up, he just
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
though. Speaking of husbands, I know a very special date just passed for the two of you. May the 4th.
Oh,
How'd it go?
let me tell you, it was kind of, well, the thing is that like we were both so tired. Like we were watching episode 1 last
If you
night.
guys are lost, on May the 4th, they watch Star Wars.
Wars.
Star
porn.
Wars porn.
Oh, yeah.
Not the
Well,
movies, but-
we watched episode 1 and like we both were just like,
Oh, hold on, repairing file.
Time out.
it was doing so good too. Yeah, so we didn't do the traditional, watch the Star Wars porn. Plus, I think it's all like on his computer, and his computer was not at my mom's house, which that would have been super
Oh,
weird.
and it would have been at your mom's house.
Yeah, to be like, hey babe, you wanna watch the Star Wars porn, and then being in my mom's house,
Yeah.
and then it's just like we were both like, yeah, we'll skip it this year or wait until a different day. I don't know.
May the 26th be with you.
Of course, he might have watched it by himself. He did take the day off, so I don't know.
Okay. Sorry. I was like, I wonder what's going on with that.
So what about you, Eva? Did you get into art because your mom's into art, or was it just something that you also had a natural inkling to?
Yeah, kind of. A little bit of both, I guess. Like, our styles are completely different, though.
Yeah.
I got more into, like, the anime stuff, and my dad got me, like, the How to Draw a Manga book, and looking back on that book now, I'm like, oh, these drawings are kind of ugly.
The eyes.
Yeah. But, I mean, it helped me get my proportions decent enough at 8 or 9. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'd wake her up and say, Wolf Rain's on. Wake up.
Yeah.
Yasha.
Yeah, Yasha.
Yeah, it seems like you guys got a cool relationship. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty close,
We
it
get each
seems
other.
like.
Yeah.
are you guys
That's
envious? Do you hope that someday you and
Well,
Laura have a
A
similar-
Wowa. Well, I think that she is so much of her own person. Like, she's so independent that I think we have a pretty close relationship anyway. But I think that she just likes doing her own thing and just being her own person. And she gets weirded out when people compliment me. Like, I'll have people like compliment my hair, and she'll be like, "Why are people attracted to your hair?" And I'm like, "I don't know, because it's bright blue. Like, people just like colored hair." And she's like, "It's so weird. Like, it's weird." So I think she just gets embarrassed by me, and I'm just like, "Aw, welcome to the club."
That's funny.
It's like, I'm embarrassed by me, too, so
Yeah, I gotta live in here.
might as well have fun with it, okay?
We need to dye your hair. You're the only one without colored hair here.
I dye my hair black.
No.
Black.
Color.
Number one.
Color.
So what is the top, like, what is the anime that you're into the most right now?
Shoot, okay, that's a hard one. Because there's, like, I'll go off on, like, 20 different shows. Like, I'll remember what's happening in each one, but I'll, like, watch a little bit of one, and then, like, husband will get home and like, oh, I've been wanting to show you this one. I'll put it on a different one, but I'll remember all the different things. So I'm like, I don't know. I have a billion of them.
Are you like everywhere? Like, do you like One Piece? Do you like? Are you like
I haven't gotten
more into
into-
like the hardcore? Like,
Oh, shoot. Like, I like stuff like Vampire Hunter D, but I also like Ouran High School Host Club. As long as it's written
Fruits
well.
Basket.
Or Fruits Basket. Oh, my God.
Tell them how many books you got.
I got well over, like, I probably got more now, like, well over 800.
Tell about the guy at
800?
Holy shit.
Manga.
Do you have like a
volume.
book room?
It's
just
just
like
books everywhere.
It's in the living
Bookcases.
room.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. That's
I have a
crazy.
ton of DVDs, too. I'm just like, yes.
She has figurines, and my husband calls them
Trinkets.
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 He's a redneck.
Yeah,
He
Look
doesn't
at all
do that.
these trinkets.
Yeah.
Spending money on these trinkets.
yeah, I like Vampire Hunter D. Obviously Akira.
Yeah.
was more my thing, and then but I watched like Dragon Ball. I watched One Piece like up until like a few years ago.
Yeah, One Piece is just, I haven't gotten into that because there's so many episodes out. I'm like, I don't know if I want to commit to that right now.
You know, Oscar, my husband, is really into One Piece, and he has made a very long trek through it, and I've watched a lot of episodes, and it's very fun. It's very, very bright and colorful. It makes zero sense. And it's, he's got all the he's got a lot of, not all of them, but
Yeah.
most of the figurines, and he's just like, he's super into it. I think the one that that they're into, I say they, Oscar and our son Adler, really into Demon Slayer right now.
Oh, yeah, I've been wanting to start that one because I keep seeing it everywhere, and I'm like, okay, I got to.
It's only one season, but it's really actually very good. I was like intrigued. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not usually like an anime person, but I like this. This is very interesting. It's very gory, which is also, a favorite for a 5-year-old to be like, oh, they just cut that guy's head in half.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, cool, great.
My favorite thing is, like, since I work at Barnes & Noble, like, people come in like, oh, yeah, I'm going to buy this thing for my grandson. He likes these things with these characters. And she'll just pick up, like, a wrapped book immediately. I'm like, oh, no, put that back. It's wrapped for a reason. How old is he? Oh, he's like 9. Yeah, you just put that back. Yeah.
You don't need that.
Even My Hero Academia, that's usually pretty safe.
Yeah.
Good for you, protecting all those innocent children.
I mean,
I can't remember the name of it. Maybe you'll know. Like the last one that I watched, it was they only played it out through one season, but I think it was called like Black something. where like you would have a power, but then once you used your power, there was a consequence to it.
Oh.
So
Black Clover?
The main guy had to break his finger every time he used it.
Darker Than Black?
Yeah, Darker Than Black.
Oh.
Yeah, that one
I
was
started
badass.
on that one. I had the DVDs and stuff, but then I had to pay bills, so I ended up having to like sell it. So
Oh man.
Yeah, we were into My Hero for a little while. That one's super fun. If you like superheroes and you're
it gets dark later though. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it is. It does get pretty dark, but some of the superpowers are like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Like there's one guy who has tape that comes out of his elbows.
Yeah.
That's his superpower.
Like
yes.
sticky tape?
Yeah.
Scotch tape.
Well, that's like anime in general. It's like they
Yeah.
try to like in One Piece. That's like One Piece's main thing. There'll be a guy who just controls air. You know what I mean? And then they try to show you how he can use it, like by taking the air out of your lungs in ways that you wouldn't.
Yeah, but how do you use
The
tape
Doro
elbows?
Hedoro.
Well, there's a guy in One Piece who he's string, so he'll choke you with all the string. He'll hang
Yeah.
you with the string. He'll do all
Alright.
kinds of stuff.
There's another one. There's another character whose power is she can like manifest anything out of her skin. Like she just kind of like creates
Oh, yeah.
whatever she wants out of
Is it
her
Momoko or
body. And she's like half naked through the whole show, and she just like will just like take her shirt off and like grow stuff out of her chest. And
She's like, this is too big. I'm growing something that's too big. I literally have to take this off, or else I'm just not gonna be able to make it.
yeah,
gosh.
of course. And I'm like, of course.
Of course.
But when she's not doing that, when she's just regular self, she's
Yeah.
like barely covering anything on her chest, and she like it. I mean, it works.
That's
I guess.
anime.
I guess in the world of anime that makes sense, but to me, I'm just like, really? I just that's cool. I guess whatever.
If you were gonna go fight a bunch of zombies and shit, you wouldn't wear a bikini.
No,
I wear a turtleneck.
it's so impractical.
There's one that I was watching. I have all the books and stuff. It's called Doro Hedoro. It's on Netflix, but there's a guy there. He's like the magic user's like mob boss type of guy, but his power is that he can manifest mushrooms from this black powder that comes out of his mouth. And it sounds like a really
Oh.
stupid thing, but he can make like fungus grow inside of you and kill you and stuff.
Oh.
And it's just like a really gory, like
Yeah.
dark show, but it's like a lot of dark humor. Like they'll kill someone and be like, oh, look, his brain came out, and that's it. They just don't.
Yeah.
They just don't talk about it again.
That's tight.
Yeah, a lot of it, I think, it was inspired from. I remember the name of one of the series is called Cannonball Run, but what's the name of the anime? It's been around since the early '80s.
Oh shoot!
With Joestar. JoJo.
Oh, JoJo.
Yeah.
JoJo.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Yes.
I couldn't get into that one. It was really difficult for me.
It's actually really cool because it's generational.
Yeah.
Like part one, like it's only like 8 episodes. You can breeze through it in like a day, but it's slow. But once you get through it and actually watch part 2 and then 3, it's like, oh well, I needed to watch part 1, like, or else I wouldn't have known all the things.
Yeah.
But
And he names all the characters out. There's like Aerosmith. There's,
Yeah.
Speedwagon.
but REO Speedwagon, and then Zeppeli, like Led Zeppelin. But
Yeah,
you know,
that's cool.
Do you
Green Day.
do you like the I say older anime, and I guess they are older, but things like Cowboy Bebop,
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
what's the other, Afro Samurai, like all of those very classic anime
Or
shows.
Trigun.
Yeah. I got into Trigun not too long ago, and I was like, oh, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
Very like dystopian future type of feeling to it,
Oh,
but
this is.
Could you tell I was zoned out for a second?
I've been getting her into horror, like all the, because my mom raised me on like Clive Barker. Like on the other side of this wall
What
is
was
like
the
a
one we watched
Hellraiser
the other
shrine.
night? I freaking love that one.
Nightbreed.
Nightbreed.
Yeah, she'd never seen
I
Nightbreed.
love that movie.
Speaking of chicks that just get naked all the time.
oh,
Porcupine
I've
Lady.
never seen
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I've never seen
It's
it.
a
You ever
good
seen
one.
Nightbreed?
I only watched Monster Squad for the first time this past October.
Monster Squad. That's like
That's like his
PG-13.
favorite.
I know, but I'm
movie.
just saying.
Nightbreed's like way. It's Clive Barker, so it's
There's
way gorier.
a lot of horror movies I've never seen.
Yeah, same.
We gotta
watched
start
that
doing
shit
this
up
horror
and
movie night at Skellington
Plan 9.
I
Curiosity.
know.
yeah.
I know. We need to do that.
Set up a
Bing, bing.
theater in this bitch.
Ooh, I'm down. I'm down.
Real quick, we got time for an ad.
Ooh, yes. This episode is brought to you by Skellington Curiosities. Skellington Curiosities is the only curiosities and oddity shop in Waco, Texas, full of clothing, lingerie, accessories, oddities, and everyday curiosities. Good grief. A spooky vibe 365. Visit us online at skellingtoncuriosities.com.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Still fixing.
What the fuck is wrong with this thing today?
It's because I'm here.
You're
it
possessed.
happens. Technology hates me.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's faster.
Okay. And we're on. We're back.
So what about you, Lori? When you're not doing art, what do you like to do, listen to, watch?
I'm actually doing art 24/7.
Yeah, I was about to
I'm
say.
awake.
Yeah.
Out of everybody online,
Looking
like
for rocks.
Oh yeah, I go fossil hunting,
Yeah.
look for rocks and shit.
You take some really cool photos too. Some of the
Yeah.
photos that I've seen you post on your Facebook are just amazing. Like, I think it was the deer skull in the moonlight.
Oh yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
My
that was
husband's like,
gorgeous.
"What are you doing out there?"
Yeah.
It's just a full moon.
It was so pretty.
I have to take pictures with the full moon.
Yeah, buzz off.
yeah, we're definitely cut from the same cloth because like I feel like out of everybody online that makes art, like
Yeah.
we like put out like me, you, and Armando put out the
Yeah.
most
Yeah,
art,
for sure.
like
It's like
quantity.
constant.
At least the pictures like look good. Some people though, like I took this picture of this thing. It's all blurry. I'm like, why would you even bother posting that? What is that? How hard is it to take a picture of an inanimate, like not
Yeah.
moving thing?
Yeah.
I was so excited. I couldn't keep it still.
Are you guys both? Did you guys both grow up around here?
No, actually, I've been all over. I was born in Canada, but raised in California, Arizona.
Moved
let's
around
see.
a lot.
Yeah, moved around a lot. And then when I was
Was your
in Army,
family like
I was in
military? Did you guys jump
Um,
bases or something? Or?
My dad was in the military before I was around, and then I have 5 brothers, but I was the only one that went into the military. So,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And you were born here?
I was born in Virginia, but I don't remember any of that. So
Yeah.
I just might as well be
Yeah.
from here.
Nice. Yeah, it seems like you guys probably had like a cool like upbringing, huh?
Not me.
No, yeah.
So I joined the Army, get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
What about you? Like, did you enjoy your? Because you guys, I've never seen this.
Better be nice.
You don't see like this kind of connection, like
Yeah, for the
that
most
often.
part, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, stupid stuff happens, but that's life. I mean, you didn't do the stupid things. It was other people doing the stupid
There I
things.
had my moments.
Yeah, like the light bulb.
Oh God, don't even go there. Don't
Oh,
go
now
there.
we now we gotta hear
Yeah, now you gotta tell that
what's the
story.
light bulb.
I had this Bronco, and the light it wasn't on. No, it was stuck on.
Yeah, it was stuck on.
And I was like,
Yeah.
Dawn, turn that off. I could get a ticket.
No,
and
just
so I
like-
tried to do it, and it was like burnt my hand. I was like, Dawn, get that.
I was like, I'm not gonna touch that. You just burnt your hand on that. She was trying to drive me to school, but
Yeah.
and I was just like, no one's gonna care about your light. It won't turn off. Get rid of it.
I had the OJ mobile.
Did you end up breaking it or?
No, I just melted what was that?
Oh yeah, your little hair tie
Scrunchie.
thing.
I put it up there and it melted.
Yeah, I won't get in a Bronco again. Like my grandma, she had one, and we were going through 84, going into the hills right before you go into Livermore, and it caught on fire. We all got out and
God.
fucking burnt to the ground.
OJ.
I was like, shit. And then I was in. Adam had his Bronco, one of my best friends when I was growing up, and he almost killed me in that thing so many
That
times.
flash of light.
No.
Was that just me?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That was you. All you.
That was super weird. Sorry. Go ahead.
Great.
Perfect.
We got a lot of haunted shit around here. Yeah, but I was in a Bronco and like we were like 19. We were going to California from Reno to play a show, and we're in the Sierra Mountains, like going all over the fucking place. And I remember I was like sleeping in the passenger seat, and I hear the Bronco's engine like revving. It's like, "Wah," like screaming, right? And I'm like, I look up and like we're coming around a bend, and I look over and Adam is like. Literally sleeping, like, dude, what the? And I didn't want to like shake him because I'd been in 14 car accidents as a passenger because my mom was like wild. Shout out to my mom. dude.
Wild.
She used to like to drink and drive a little bit.
Oh.
And,
More than a little bit. It sounds like.
A lot.
she hated parked cars, so she hit them all the time. But my mom did that shit to me too sometimes. So, and I'd shake her, and she'd be all over the place. And we were coming around a corner, so I was like, "Adam, wake up, big guy!"
Hey, buddy. How
And
you
he's like,
doing?
"What's going on?" Oh fuck! And then they also had a contest at Waco Rage Room.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Boom.
yeah.
You guys took it.
What did you paint?
Some
Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness, Evil Dead stuff.
Cool.
We couldn't decide how we wanted to paint it, so she's like, okay, fine, you just do what you want to do on that side, and I'll do this other thing over here. And we'll
There
just,
you go.
And we just
Merge
blend
them.
it, we just
Yeah.
merge it together at the end. But it came out pretty cool, though.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, it was
Super
really
cool.
What are you guys' favorite? Is the Army of the Dead like one of your favorite movies?
I love Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Right?
Or Drag Me to Hell was good because it was by the same people.
Sam
Yeah.
Raimi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't quit laughing when I watched it because some people were like, "Oh, what is this?"
cat.
Yeah, she killed it. But when the goat was like going, "Arr," like I just couldn't quit laughing. I'm pretty sure me and my friend were the only one laughing in the theater because
Yeah.
everyone else was sitting there like.
That really did take me out of it. The dancing goat, I was like, oh, this is no longer scary. Like, I'm not scared anymore because this goat is like,
Well, that's like Sam Raimi's like stuff. I was so surprised when he did the original Spider-Mans that came out.
yeah.
I was like, Sam Raimi's doing Spider-Man?
Very cool.
And Bruce Campbell was in it too. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys know. He made a cameo.
Just gonna go
Have you
back
ever
and watch
seen-
it.
Evil Dead? No?
I don't know.
Blasphemy.
Demons in the cabin. A girl getting raped by a tree.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No.
Invisible
Okay.
thing chasing him, but you never see what it is. It just goes. You just see him running and shutting the door behind him.
And then a little witch like thing when she pops out of the ground.
Swallow your soul.
Yeah.
Army of Darkness was the best one though. I've showed you that one before, right? Where he goes back in time and
You
he's
just
in
watch
medieval.
that one,
I don't think
and not
so.
have, you don't have to watch the first two to even watch Army of Darkness because
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
recap it.
Yeah.
But it does make it better if you watch all of them.
Yeah,
See, I couldn't watch the remade Evil Dead because I thought it was way too scary. Like I got super freaked out, and it was like 15 minutes in. I was like, I don't like this. I'm gonna turn this off. I don't like it.
It's good. I don't know. Bruce Campbell makes everything. Like the next one of you primates to touch me gets my fucking boomstick or whatever.
I needed a new horse blanket.
Yeah. So you got real ugly real quick, baby. So what's your guys' like end goal, like with all your art and all your stuff? Do you guys have like a dream or aspiration?
That would involve future planning and looking ahead.
They're like, we're just here.
It either happens now or happens never. I don't. I can't plan ahead to save my life.
Yeah.
He gets that from me.
Yeah, ADHD.
I think that's a good place to be though, because you're not really worried about the future. You're more focused on the present and what you're
Living in
doing
the
right
now.
now. Living in the now.
Well, I have to say, all of your artwork is amazing at Skellington.
Thank
so,
you. Keeps me sane.
Yes. Yeah, we enjoy having your stuff.
And she
very
has somewhere to
much.
put it finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, people dig it. You guys,
Yeah,
you guys do
totally.
well.
I would love to see you guys do one of these conventions. Like, we signed up for the Texas Haunters convention. I think you'd kill it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Can't be
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he sent me the link to that. I still need to pull it up and look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried when we did the Oddities and Curiosities convention.
Yeah.
And when I showed up, I was like, all right, it's just going to be a bunch of oddities. Like,
Yeah, like,
I'll
it's-
clean up here. But they stuck us in like art alley or some shit. And like, there was like the dude next to us, like, he's a photographer.
Oh,
but then he
amazing
takes
photographer.
these amazing fucking dark ass photos. And then he kind of photoshops them a little bit to
Yeah.
just be fucking epic.
Yeah.
And then some other asshole, like, he was just
They're
like,
all great. They're not assholes.
he was like printing. It wasn't his art though. He was printing
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
on,
that
on
was kinda
canvas.
weird.
So it was like misleading because I went up and I was like, dude, is this your art? Or because it looked kind of strange, and he's like,
Yeah.
no, I just pull shit.
He
and, like,
literally
put it
just
on
takes
canvas.
stuff off the internet. And
How
puts
is
it
he
on
allowed to do
canvas.
that and sell it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
how he was there.
But then there was like
something heavily
just
copyrighted.
like
Yeah.
tons of like ultra realism like artists everywhere, and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, because me and my stupid cartoons aren't gonna do shit. But then,
You did well.
but then we ended up
Yeah.
doing like really good.
See, it stands
so.
out from the realism stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, what's that? You know?
Yeah, he did really well. So we're trying it again.
Yeah, you-
July.
But
Yeah.
your guys' stuff would totally kill there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for sure.
So I have a very serious question for you, Eva.
Uh-oh.
How often do you get mistaken for for a younger person than you actually are? Because how old are you?
Right now, I'm 26.
Okay. Because Oscar, when we did the paintbrush social, he was like, he was like, I think the youngest person there was Ava. And I was like, she's 26 and married. And he's like, no, she's not. No, she's not. She's like, what? She's like 18. And I'm like, no, I heard her. She said I heard her talking to her husband. And she
Yeah.
told someone else she was 26. He was like, Oh, weird. Does that happen a lot?
Yeah, it does.
That's such a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
I was thinking that, like, that's pretty good because,
Yeah.
once I actually get old, I'll probably be like one of those people that looks young forever, and then I hit like 50 or 60 something, and I just.
I'm getting there, so don't say that.
You said we got time for another ad.
Sure.
No.
This episode is also brought to you by Mod Ministry. Mod Ministry merch creates for the edgy woman, the kind of woman who works hard but plays much harder, who embraces femininity but tests the societal limits. We are not for the faint of heart. We are bold. We are beautiful. Check out Mod Ministry Etsy page for handmade lingerie. 5-star rated since 2014.
So if people want to check out your art, where do they look it up?
Facebook,
Kreatrure Feature
Yeah.
Creations.
With a
Yeah.
K.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
My what now?
It was with the C until we seen someone else. Like, oh, okay.
Have you guys thought about getting into like some T-shirts or something?
I've thought about it. We need to come up with a
We need to get
design.
more business cards. If
Yeah, we
anything.
ran out of those.
Uh-oh.
Whose was it?
You.
Jordan's. That hasn't happened in.
It's dead.
How dare you? Did it die?
It's like, you're done.
Are you tired of my face, you bitch ass?
No, it's all. Oh,
There we go.
Low battery. Oh, the thing wasn't plugged in. That's what happened.
It wasn't recording the whole time.
that's actually
No.
happened before.
Really?
It was awful.
Yeah.
You just have a sock puppet in there. Just
Yeah.
whenever they
It was bad.
You just totally gave us a new idea.
You just have a sock puppet with some like blue yarn.
Yeah.
just kind of make it kind of look like the person, so they get the idea.
That would be awesome.
I'll just do that anyways.
Just do a whole show of sock puppets.
All right. We want to start getting into some shout outs.
Yes.
Start screaming. Don't say anything. Just scream.
No.
Actual shouting.
No, I just want to give a shout out to you guys. I think it's just super cool that they always fucking do that. Stop it. You know I'm talking to you. No, the cool thing is that anytime somebody has an idea and they want to collaborate with the store, Sean and Kylie are always just happy to talk about it and incorporate and just really kind of include people in their business. So, I texted Kylie and was like, hey, so are you looking for another tarot card reader? And she was like, yes.
Bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
I haven't even told Sean yet.
So
I've seen it on
I'm sure he
Facebook.
saw the Facebook story.
and she was like, yes, of course. When can you start? Like, it just was like, I've never done it professionally before, but the fact that she was just willing to give me a try, and I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. So on Saturdays, from 3 to 6, I'm going to be doing tarot card readings up
Yay,
here at the
super
store.
excited.
So yes, I'm super excited, but I'm really grateful that I have friends that are willing to be open to ideas and willing to collaborate. And, most of the time you can just, we'll have an idea about something. You guys are like, oh yeah, cool. Let's do it. And you're like, oh, sweet.
I mean, that's the deal with like the whole, we love involving the community and the creatives and people in our community. I feel like the store it gives us an outlet to like help them too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Who wants to be alone in all of it?
Yeah, no, I'm not in it.
We'd
We're
rather
not
be
in it
like-
just for ourselves.
Yeah. In a cool scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thank you for wanting to do tarot readings.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, the other day I posted about all the artists,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like there's so many different styles and so many
An amazing artist.
Yeah,
Too.
and everybody's fucking passionate about shit. It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's the one thing like I especially noticed from California to here is people have passions and they like pursue them.
As
Whereas-
opposed to just talking about it.
Yeah, just talking about. But I feel like in California, it was people were literally working their asses off to barely scrape by.
Yeah.
And here, it just feels like the quality of life it's just so much higher, and people can do
it's
more
like
things.
dog eat dog out there. It's like tunnel
Yeah.
vision. Like
Yeah.
it's just like
It's either you
only
focus on
wanna
your
do
career and
yourself. You
nothing
wanna,
else,
help anybody,
or you don't survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in California, grew up.
Yeah.
Did you have the thing where you couldn't wear red or blue in your
Yep.
school?
Yeah.
Because of the gangs. What part of
Crips and the
California did you grow up?
Bloods.
Beaumont by San Bernardino.
Yeah. Okay.
Riverside.
Oh, you
Yeah.
were SoCal.
Yeah.
We were NorCal. We were San Francisco,
Bay Area,
San Jose.
yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting fact, real quick, from instead of my shout out, I was in a riot in San Bernardino.
Really?
Yeah, the Ozfest where Iron Maiden and Ozzy played. I was playing a whole weekend in LA with my band, and we went to Ozfest to just hand out flyers for the whiskey show. And I don't know if you've probably never been to San Bernardino, but they have this amphitheater, right? And you go in there and you kind of go up a hill, and then there's like a little crest, and there's like they call it merch village, where all the bands like have all their stuff, and it's actually pretty cool because most of the time at Ozfest there's only one tent, and the bands kind of cycle out.
Oh,
where they have more of an area, so there's more bands. And then you go over another little hill, and then you come into like the amphitheater area. Well, like Iron Maiden was playing, and I don't know if you know, but Iron Maiden has like a huge Hispanic fan base.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and San Bernardino is right next to Mexico, and so like you were there, it was just tons of Hispanic people and stuff. It was actually kind of cool to like see all the different people. But Iron Maiden was playing, and they started talking shit about Ozzy. And we're down at the merch village right by where you first come into it, and you can hear everything, and then you hear "Don't forget where you are, motherfuckers!" Right? and then the power kills to the main stage.
Yeah.
And it's off.
Ozzy shut it off.
No, Sharon did.
Oh, Sharon.
That was Sharon's voice, and it's off for like 2 or 3 minutes,
tell.
and then it comes back on, right? And then Bruce Dickinson starts talking shit again, like don't fucking turn my shit off, like blah blah blah. They're here for us, not you, blah blah blah.
Oh my God!
And they're like bantering, and then he says something about Ozzy, and like because this is during the Osbournes TV show era, and he starts talking shit about Ozzy being on that show or whatever, and then here it comes again. Boom! She's like, "You're done. Get the fuck out!" And then we're like, "Oh shit!" Right?
That's great.
And to get into it, there's really only one entrance to get into this big ass parking lot that's kind of like in a valley. And then all of a sudden, you just see like all these fucking people coming over their crest, and they come into Merch Village, and they're just destroying everything. And me and my drummer Kevin, and whoever else was with us, we're like, fuck, man. And then we take off and we go to the car, and then there's already cops and shit blocking the entrance. And we were stuck in that parking lot for like 6 hours.
So it's like the apocalypse, or people are like trying to get into your car.
Right?
Oh my God.
It was helicopters, it was fucking all kinds of shit. They weren't letting anybody in or out of that place.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty rad.
That's amazing. I love that.
You got any shout outs?
I don't have any.
None shout
No
outs.
shout outs.
Um,
What about the butterfly girl? She's a new vendor.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Megan.
we have 2 new vendors.
She has a girlfriend named Danielle. She spends more time with Danielle than me now.
That's not true.
Every day Danielle brings her lunch.
That is
Hang out.
not. It's on Wednesdays, once a week.
That's so nice.
Yeah, we have lunch together, and then she helps me watch the store so I can catch up on some sewing.
Aww.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, shout out to Danielle for all the help. You're awesome. Thank you.
What is it with dudes when you get a close girlfriend? They're like, oh yeah, they're just dating now. I guess they're married to them now, and you're like,
every time I come to the shop, Danielle, they're here. They have KFC or like sushi, and then I'll come back like a couple hours later, drop something off. They're still hanging out, drinking
You
beer.
make it sound like I'm just sitting here doing nothing when I work my ass off.
Guys have
I know you work
girlfriends
your
too.
ass off.
She literally is here to watch
Like,
the store while I
buddy.
sew.
I know. I'm just giving you some
Buddy,
shit.
buddy.
You want it to get all
Cuddy.
Yeah.
offensive.
How about yours? Her husband went on vacation with his friend.
Oh,
Left her
yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
I was cool with it though. Just like, oh, good. I have the whole place to myself. now.
Nice.
I can watch. I'm gonna watch
Break.
what I want to.
Yeah.
yeah.
If anything, he was more anxious about leaving than I was him leaving. I was like, all right, have fun.
Yeah.
And
Have
he's
a
just
good
like,
time.
oh my God, what if you die? And I'm like, you're literally going hiking in the mountains. What if you die? Like, we had fun, so it was okay.
Are you guys into that, like hiking and stuff?
I'm not, but his friend is, and so he's just like, okay, let's go do that, you know.
Yeah.
And his friend was like paying for a lot of it, so it's like, okay, yeah, bye, go have fun. I don't want to be that person that's like, oh, you only hang out with your friends and not me, and we're attached at the hip all the time, and
Yeah.
you know, you need to give. I like to give him his space and stuff because
That's
I would
good.
like my own space. So
My stepdad used to be a fish and game warden for the Sierra Mountains. Every time I was like, I'd go up there to like visit my mom, she'd be like, go spend time with Will. And I'm like, what do you want to do, man? He's like, let's go
Hiking.
mark a trail. I'm like, fuck.
Fishing.
And he used to drag me in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. So I started bringing my 1911. And then like we'd be like doing something and I'd hear like, I'd be like, bah, 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 bah. He's like, what are you? No. Because he bring a 22 with him. Because he's Native American and he's like, he doesn't want to harm anything. And then like apparently he can handle a situation with the 22, but not me. But I'd be out in the middle of nowhere just popping caps like randomly. You guys got any shout outs?
I didn't know we were doing shout outs, so I didn't think of any.
I didn't either. No.
No husbands or anything?
No. He's not watching.
Are they artists? Are you guys' husbands artists or?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Mine's a redneck.
Yeah, no, he doesn't really get the whole artist thing, but he lets you have all your stuff everywhere. So
yeah, I mean, my stuff's migrated from. He got me like a she shed. It's full.
Cool.
And then we have a spare bedroom, and it's full.
Yeah.
And then we have this den we added on, and it's full of all my shit.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Does he get pissed that you get paint and shit everywhere?
No, not really. We were gonna carpet it and tile it, but he's just left it concrete in there now.
Oh, okay. That's
But now
a good
my
call.
stuff's migrating under the carport, and he's got a problem with that.
We're in a rented house until we buy our new one.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm like painting shit in the kitchen and all the time. And she's like, can't wait to buy our new house. Get you the fuck out of this kitchen.
Yeah, I'm like you. It's gonna have a studio for you, and you're not allowed to paint anywhere else. So
Yeah.
Cool.
My kitchen table's ruined.
Well, go and check out their Instagrams, Kreatrure Feature with a K. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.